topic is punctuation and spellings. Okay. Before going to the topic, we just recap the last class. Okay. Can anyone come and recap the class? What we have seen in the last class? You all know what are the kinds of punctuations, right? There are so many symbols, right? Why these punctuations are used in sentences? To separate the sentences. Then, identify, highlight the sentence. Okay. What was the main purpose of the sentence? If there is no comma, if there is no period, if there is no quotations, there is no pause in the sentence, right? The readers cannot understand how to read. Our listeners cannot understand what is given in the sentence. If there is no comma, just I can go with my flow. There is no pause. There is no full stop, right? So the readers are suffering to read. Or the listeners cannot understand what is given in the sentence. That's why we use this punctuations. Can you tell me what are the punctuation symbols are there? First one is full stop. Why this full stop is used for? If it is to complete a sentence, it comes where? End of the sentence, right? Okay. It comes at the end of the sentence. Very good. And what's the next one? Why these commas are used? Commas to separate the items, right? Yes. For example, I can say that Addison, Adwin, Barrett, and Siddharth will be going to Ooty. So I can put Addison, comma, Adwin, comma, because I am separating the list. I am separating the words. So this comma separates the what? Separates the words, right? Separates the words. Why this colon used for? Colon, why do we use colon? It shows some of the list. If your HOD asks you to, the following members can come and meet me. Okay, so there are some lists. So it shows the list. Okay, so this colon shows the list. Okay, tell me this apostrophe. Why did we use this apostrophe? For example, highlight. Okay, so there is a phone. I can say that is Arvind's phone, right? It says some possessive. It possesses to someone, right? So this apostrophe used to possession or omission. So possessive. This apostrophe used to possession. And there are so many brackets, right? So many brackets. What are types of brackets? Square bracket, curly brackets, and round brackets, right? There are round brackets and what is this? Square brackets, and this is called curly brackets, right? This is why this? What about this round brackets? What it tells about? Additional information. author's signature or something autographed, they keep it inside that. Okay? And what does it say? This dash is used for hyphen, hyphen and slash. Slash, sometimes it gives you option. For example, dear sir slash madam. Either this or that. Okay? For example, I can say some girl talks to boy that I give you two options. Okay? Stay or leave. Okay? Stay or leave. Otherwise, do or die. So we use this slash. Okay? So this slash used in this. Then what else we have? Exclamation. Very good. Exclamation used for? Exclamation. Wow! This is so wonderful. Hooray! We lost the map. Something allows. Hooray is happiness, right? Allows is something we lost. It's sad. So it shows some emotions. Right? It shows some emotions. And what about this? Dot, dot, dot. Answer. Right? What's the name of this? Proper name for this symbol? It's called ellipsis. Because ellipsis. E-L-L-I-P-S-E-S. Okay, it's called ellipsis. Ellipsis used for? Ellipsis is used for? Just I can say that some intentionally I'm hiding. I was thinking, I don't know, dot, dot, dot. Okay, you are intentionally hiding something. That's why the ellipsis. It tells it goes on and so on, right? It goes on. For example, if someone asks me to write 1 to 10, now 1 to what you then so 10 something. So it goes on. Okay, this is what this ellipsis. Okay, so these are we called punctuations, and punctuations are used in the sentences to separate the words. Okay, to read clearly and properly. That's why we use this punctuations. Do you understand? And moreover, as soon as you start writing the sentence, all the nouns and subject should be in capital letter. The first letter should be in capital letter. Okay. And moreover, what else? This double quotation and single quotations. Do you remember double quotations? Where do you use this double quotation? Some quotes tells somebody else. Okay. For example, I can say that principal said, I'll be there in a minute. The principal said, comma, I put inside the double quotation, I'll be there in a minute. Okay, so this double quotation comes if someone said something. Okay, that's why we use this double quotation. Single quotation comes within the quotation. Okay, do you understand what's punctuation? Okay, we go for an activity now. Okay, I'm going to give you some spelling test. Who's very good at spellings? Ma'am, I cannot do any mistakes in spellings, ma'am. I am very extraordinary in spellings. If anybody is there, yes. Okay, you all try. Okay, we'll see who's taking the 6 out of 6. Okay, I'm gonna give spellings. Okay, try. Or anyone come to the board and try the spellings. Can anyone? If anyone is good at spellings, can anyone come? Yeah. No. Who's ready? Nobody in the classrooms are good at spelling. Okay, try yourself, but please don't discuss with your friends. Okay, you try on your own. The first word is anonymous. The first word is anonymous. Please don't discuss with your friends. Anonymous. Anonymous. Okay. The second word is compassion. Compassion. Compassion is you're showing some pityness to somebody else, right? Compassion. The third one is immediately. Immediately. Okay, you just separate the words. Okay, syllables. There's a syllabus. Immediately. Okay, fourth one, obedience. Obedience. It seems to be very easy, but while writing the spelling only you need to get. Obedience. Obedience. Okay. And the next one, millionaire. Millionaire. A Slumdog Millionaire, right? There's a movie called Slumdog Millionaire, right? Millionaire. Millionaire. Please don't discuss. Millionaire. Okay? And the last one, punctuation. Quick. What is punctuation? What are the symbols we use for punctuations? And why those symbols are, given in the proper sentence? Quick, quick, quick. Summarize. Summary Correct. Come. Volunteering is very, very important, my dears. Yes.
Ma'am, we talked about punctuations, and punctuations first one is full stop, which describes end of the sentence, and comma separates words, and colon shows the list. Apostrophe positions and sets, which is mainly used in maths, and these brackets are importance of the word. And these brackets are open and closing of the sentence, and exclamation is describes the emotions, and this helps us. It's the sentence is